Yo, what's up, everybody? They had a little beef going, not beef, but they had like a debate, argument talking about hip hop in the early stages of hip hop. And hip hop was a lifestyle. Hip hop was a lifestyle. Being a b-boy was a lifestyle. I was a b-boy back in the days when I was growing up. And back in the day, we didn't have thick shoelaces. Thick shoelaces came along later. Back in the days before they had thick shoelaces, we used to iron our shoelaces. We used to iron them to try to make them flat. Thick shoelaces came along later on when somebody started manufacturing. And then they started making them with like different designs and stuff like that. But before thick shoelaces, we used to iron our shoelaces. That was the best way to make them thick. And then we used to like wear a sock. We used to take a sock. Can't show you, I got mine. We used to take a sock. I don't have any socks on right now. But we used to take a sock and fold it under and put it halfway. And that would make your feet look puffy. And that's when we used to have suede pumas and stuff like that. And we used to take our suede pumas and we would clean them with a toothbrush. We would clean with a toothbrush. And back then we used to use dish detergent, or we used Ajax. And that's how we got our sneakers clean, our pumas. But pumas back in the day, how much pumas cost? Pumas cost about $30 back in the day. That was a lot of money for a pair of pumas. And another thing is they're talking about Durags. We didn't buy Durags. You used to make Durags. You would take them silk T-shirts, the BVDs. We would take those and we would cut them along the seam, and then you could take that, and that's how you used to make Durags. But before Durags, you used to use your mother's stocking cap. You would take your mother's old stocking cap, or you use pantyhose, and you would cut them and then tie with a knot in the top. But then we started, like I said, we started making Durags, and then they started selling Durags. They started making Durags around, I think it was around 1980. I think it was like 82 if I'm not mistaken. But hip hop is a lifestyle. Being a b-boy was a lifestyle. You was like, yo, what's up, B? The way we talked and everything. It was a lifestyle. Then Kazals came along later on. But I remember I used to rock Kazals at the rooftop back in the days. But that came around the 80s. Hip hop was just a lifestyle, man. Kangos and sheepskins. And back then, we used to iron our jeans. We used to iron our jeans with a starch. A lot of starch. You used to like your jeans to be real creased. And you didn't wear your pants baggy at first. You used to wear them straight. And they used to wear pants that would just fit the top of your sneaker. And we used to cuff our pants under. Then I remember dudes from the polo grounds, Herbie and them. That's when they started wearing their pants baggy. They used to wear them baggy and they used to cuff them up. And then I remember that's when that trend started. And that's when like the real b-boy sagging jeans and stuff. And then guys took it to the extreme to just start sagging their jeans way. But back in the days, you used to wear big jeans. You used to wear them big so they could be baggy. And you had to wear a belt. I remember all that b-boy. Being a b-boy was just a lifestyle. And we used to have what else? We used to make fat caps. Before they started making fat caps, we used to make them. We used to take a pen, a safety pen. You get it real hot, and then you would take it and stick it inside the spray cap and wiggle it around. And then when you spray, your name would be real fat. And we used to make magic markers. We used to make our magic markers. We would take the eraser from the chalkboard. We would take the eraser home and pat as much chalk in it as we could take out. And we get a roll-on bottle, like underarm deodorant. We would take those. We used to rack them. We used to rack them. That was the language back then. We used to rack them. We go in the store, rack some deodorant, and you had the eraser, and you would take the deodorant out, and you would stuff the eraser inside of it. And then we go to Pearl Paint. We'll go to Pearl Paint and get some ink. And you fill it up with ink, and you make your magic mark, and then we wrap some masking tape around it. And we call those mops. And you used to fill up with a whole bunch of ink to where it be dripping. And when you write it, you write just above somebody's name where your ink would go in their name. And that was a disc. We called it a toy back then. You would toy them. You write your name in fat letters and make it real moppy, like a mop, where the ink will be just dripping. When you see the ink dripping, that's done on purpose. And you do that so it will go over somebody's name. and that was a diss. And we used to call the Magic Markers a mop. B-boy was a lifestyle, man. That was before Beat Street, before the movie Breaking. And like when guys want to get fresh, because guys were still wearing shoes back then. They would wear Playboys, or they would have British Walkers. And in the slacks, they would wear AJ slacks with the stitching going on the side. And they wear mock necks, Chinese mock, be the regular mock neck like a little turtleneck, or the Chinese mock neck with the button down. And guys were still wearing shirts with collars back then. And AJ Lester was the store. AJ Lester was on 125th Street. If I'm not mistaken, it was on 125th Street in Lenox. I think that's the one on Lenox. And then I know it was another one. I forgot the name of the other one. It was on 125th Street and 7th Avenue, where the Dwayne Reed is now. And that's when you used to go buy dressy clothes. Everything wasn't about jeans back then. You used to still wear dressy, guys were still wearing dressy clothes. And guys used to get fly on Sunday. Even if they didn't go to church, they used to get dressed up. They'd be having a British Walker, AJ slacks, and a mock neck. And sometimes they would have on a Kango. That's how guys would get fly. B-boy was a lifestyle back then. Alright, y'all, let me go talk to y'all later.